just about set to go now. And on the mound now, Adam Macko. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
Fires over to Guerrero. And an easy out to start the game. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Here's Mike Tauchman. Just off the outside edge. And that's downstairs and outside.
Last two pitches have been down.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Hard hit, right side. Fires over to Guerrero, and they take care of Robert for the out. That ends the frame. White Sox 0, Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. On the hill for the White Sox, Jonathan Cannon.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 0-2. That's a ball.
One.
Tried the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first on the strikeout. Bichette up to the dish. First pitch misses. Yeah, that's fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one almost got him.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that one gets past the catcher. In there safely. Barker into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now homered last night. Added another hit as well. Out of bounce right side. Sosa slings to first, and Guerrero is set down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His 46th of the year. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
2 outs, nobody on. And now for the Jays, Davis Schneider.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Foul ball. Two outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball 1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
About this one, it's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 16th homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and now this place is really rocking. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, dude. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Base is empty with 2 away, and now it's Dalton Varsho. And that's in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Two gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here in the second game of the series. That one out to right. Tachman makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the start of the inning. Benintendi to start it. Macko back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Liner, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Runner. Second, nobody out. The other way. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. And now Kyle Teal. Ripped on a line. Springer there makes the catch. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and it's now a 2-run game.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Sosa launched a homer in his most recent game, and that one wrapped foul. Vaughn, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Guerrero pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
And that'll do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the White Sox 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the veteran outfielder, George Springer. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's 1 down. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
1 down. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
On the ground. Goes to second for 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We played 2 full. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the White Sox 1. Back now in Toronto. Here's Josh Rojas. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. That one fouled off. High fly ball out to center field. Varsho hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Corey Julks steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Julks in his 2nd season, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. That one misses, and it's 1-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying, and it hits the fence. Now around second, going for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
That's a base hit, run scores.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. There's the strike. On the ground, out to short. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Addison Barger. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Swings and misses. 1
ball,
and 2.
2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
The batter, number 11.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Guerrero at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1's the count.
That's not even close to the zone.
That one way outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. And it's 3 and 2. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that one fouled off. Two outs.
1 ball.
In the dirt. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. 1 left for Toronto, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now Andrew Vaughn. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Teal in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his...
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. Sosa around third. The relay to the plate, but it's offline. It's 4-3.
Well, go ahead and cue up the circus music. Boo, that's about as rough as it gets. I mean, errors are never fun, but when it basically turns into an inside the park home run, it's pretty embarrassing.
There's a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 3. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Josh Rojas. 0 for 2 in this one. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a foul out of play. Man at first, one away. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now it appeal to third. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save. Baldwin stands at second with 2 gone. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And the count 1-1. That's smashed towards center. And that's a base hit. The throw in.
Well done. Drives in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Reaching down, makes the catch. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swings through the sweeper.
0-1.
The 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That
That's
one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Teal gathers, throws to first, in time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Just off the inside edge.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Here's George Springer. Fly to right his first time. And a foul ball.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Yariel Rodriguez.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Varsho hauls it in, and there's one away. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. Right down to shoot. Strike one. That's hard hit on the line. And there's two away. And next to hit for the Sox, Kyle Teal. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Robert on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Cannon back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Jolks makes the grab, one down. Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that one is in the dirt. And the count 1-2. A little bit low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So up next, Addison Barger. Fought off foul. Foul ball there.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Sends it to first. That's out number 3. Nothing doing. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. And that's in there at the knees. Teal measures 6 feet even, 23 years old. A former first-round pick in 2023. Foul ball still 0-2. And downstairs. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
One ball, two strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Sosa checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Ricky Holiday. Line drive, base hit right field. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So the lineup flips over. Now the third baseman, Josh Rojas. And that's in for a strike. This to third. They take the force out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the hole. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Gus Barlin.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Throw is high and over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. Guerrero at the plate now. And that's inside.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally. And this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And the 1-0. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And there's the ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Ripped to first, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Santander in the box now, takes strike 1. Hit hard on the ground is short. In time to Vaughn. And that is out number 2. So up next for Toronto, Davis Schneider. He's already homered in this game. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the top of the 7th. Now, Corey Julks. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one is inside ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Outside low. And the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in. So you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball. But either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Pitch is in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Luis Robert. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Man, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Justin Anderson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that is out of play. Anderson ready to work. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Robert makes the catch. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, George.
And the batter is George Springer. Fly ball to right. Tachman. He makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Ernie Clement. He is singled and he is flied to left. First offering and it just misses. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Tyler Gilbert, the left-hander, up and throwing. Boozer getting loose as well. And that's another ball. And that's down and away. Alejandro Kirk waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. That is the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 8th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 5 and the Blue Jays 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brendan Little hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And George makes the grab. And up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Little fires over to first. That's an out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Teal. And first offering is fouled off. And a rope into center field, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And here is Sosa to the plate. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
A couple of singles back to back. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Ground ball right side. They get the force, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tyler Gilbert.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And that one fouled off. There's a line drive to left field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
So now pinch hitter for the Blue Jays, Miles Straw. 1 out, the base is empty for him. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. That one gets down for a hit. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning. Now here is Bo Bichette. 0 for 3 in this one. That one's in there, 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Brings it in. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ball. Squirts away a little bit.
Counts 1-0.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. And the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mason Fukudome.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Tyler Heineman, the new catcher now.
Now catcher. Number 55.
Josh Rojas getting ready to hit. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And that clips the inside corner.
0-2.
Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start
diving stop. To his knee, the throw, and it beats him. What a play. With 2 down, bases empty. Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. On the ground. Tosses to first. Tauchman is gone. And that's the third. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Penn Murphy.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Murphy measures 6 feet 2 inches, 195 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
And that one fouled off.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around third. He'll score, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run.
Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And now it's going to be Dalton Varsho. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out.
Ball.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit into center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the bottom of the ninth.
Huge moment for him.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Tag out at second. And another ball.
No strike.
And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
2 runs across in the inning. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Tauchman coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. So they push across the 2 runs they needed in the bottom of the 9th, and we'll play on. Back now, we're in extra. Runner and score. Base open at first now. And here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out. Go ahead run on base. Benintendi the next to hit. Now a check on him at second. Back safely. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter. Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a
swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Line, and that's a base hit. Coming home. Fires to the plate. He'll score, and it's 6-5.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
That misses. 2-1. In the air, right field. Springer there makes the catch. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 7-5.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Here's a 1-1. Just missed.
That ball went out.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike. On to the bottom of the 10th. And now the first baseman, Alejandro Kirk. Boozer back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Inside, just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The throw home. Tag, save. Back to a 1-run game. It's 7-6. Back to the top of the order now. Tyler Heineman next up for the Blue Jays. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Lead runner hangs on at second as the potential tying run moves into scoring position. First and second, no outs. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's going back. Back some more. Gone. Ball game. He rocketed that one out of here. And the Blue Jays walk it off in extra innings.
To extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
what y'all know about living in silence. We protest might turn to violence. So much hate, no truth behind it. What y'all know about being alone when the flood come in? That says a lot. No sin.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John.